Oh, I can't figure out why I'm doing this again. Of course, no one's here. Go figure. Boo boo. Hello, viewer. Oh wow, y'all start pouring in. Howdy, howdy. And there's Sam. Welcome, Sam.
What's up? Yeah, what's going on? So is anyone else joining us?
So far, I don't know.
Good answer.
It's a Friday night, so who knows? It might be a dead crowd tonight. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of eating dinner. I thought, oh, he's already started.
Nah, you're good. Kind of hanging out, editing some logos still. Okay, Sam says I can, or they can hear me good. All right. Let's see who else we all get in here. Only dead on the inside. Yeah. We're all a little dead on the inside. How do you voice chat? If you would like to join in, you can hit me up on Instagram, and I'll send you a link. Let's see. Pull up my Instagram.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to need some help if you and I are going to try to do this by ourselves. It's going to be a little rough.
Yeah. I got a road carry us right now. Oh, come on. Trying to see if I can find you on Instagram. Where you at?
Did you advertise this anywhere, Bubba?
Yeah, I put it across Instagram. I don't think anyone else. There's a message.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to do anything between work and trying to secure that bike. I had a busy day.
How much you pay for the bike?
I'll know for sure, hopefully around 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
I put a deposit to save it, so I just got to drive 3 hours to get it.
What year is it?
It's an 03.
Okay. Thought it was funny how you're trying to copy my colors or something.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to be like you, Bubba.
I'm trying to be like you, but with less Harleys.
Yeah, I had a comment. I posted one picture on Instagram, and Dante Fox commented, "Hey, you're getting rid of so are you getting rid of one of the Harleys?" I'm like, "No, it's just an addition."
Oh yeah, can't get rid of the Harleys.
No, I still owe money on both of them.
Oh wow. Yeah, if you owe money, I wouldn't get rid of them either.
No, they are ones a cash deal. So.
Oh yeah, that's not bad then. We got Knuckles and Moto Carry in here. Knuckles is at work though.
I have fulfilled my duties for the week, so work can kiss my hind end.
Yeah.
Especially when it's dry, then I don't have to worry about work. I guess I need to save details for that 3x3. Is that what it is?
Yeah, 3x3 challenge.
Yeah, I still need to do that. Now I can do it on the R1. It'll be a reveal video too, so that'd be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Ooh, you. I don't know if Josh is getting on or not. Yeah, both y'all, you and Knuckles, got the 3x3 challenge. I didn't realize Knuckles had already done it.
I'm not sure if there's 3 left out there that I know of that haven't done it.
Yeah, everyone's been nominating everyone.
Yeah, I don't know who in the world I'm going to nominate. I got to find some Motovloggers got like 1 subscriber.
Hold up. Knuckles says that I'm the only one that can be seen. Let's see.
I've got my camera off.
I know that, but let's see if they can hear you. Okay. You can hear Rusty. It's fine. Rusty has his camera off. All right. He didn't do his hair today, so.
I'm sitting here with Bob Evans, sausage and biscuits in my lap.
Man, I haven't had Bob Evans in
My
years.
red always carries for miles, so we're all good.
Sure, I remember the last time I even seen a Bob Evans.
I think we keep the one here in business. It's like our go-to. Texas Roadhouse, Bob Evans. Yeah.
You ever got Texas Roadhouse up there?
Oh yes, sir. That's our favorite spot.
I've never seen a Texas Roadhouse until I came here to Texas.
Oh really?
Everyone else it was Logan's Roadhouse.
No, ours is Texas.
All right, but you don't have a Whataburger, do you?
No, we do not.
Whataburger's pretty damn good. If you come into Texas, you have to have Whataburger.
Tell you what, Texas is one place I would like to live.
It's hot and humid, and when it rains for like a month straight. But other than that, it's not bad.
It's done nothing but rain here for the last, well, for all of September. Normally September's our dry month. We've had over 8
Yeah.
inches of rain.
Now we get the hurricane month, and once the hurricanes are over with, you're pretty much done.
Yeah, we had that Florence, which hit the Carolinas, come up through West Virginia. That was rather messy.
Yeah. Sam says Texas is a place where you get all four seasons in one day. Pretty much. That's someone I haven't watched the video before.
I think it was year before last. It was 70 degrees one day, and then cold front come through, and we had 30 inches of snow the next.
Damn.
So that's north central West Virginia for you.
Yeah.
I think what was it, Jed? About 5 years ago, we had 2 foot of snow on Halloween.
2 foot of snow on Halloween. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've seen it snowed on Halloween a few times in this area.
I think I don't remember if it was April, might have been March. It rained or not rained, snowed a little bit and iced. It was like 2, 3 years ago now. I know it did in February, and it was very weird because people here cannot drive in snow or ice at all. So it's very sad to watch people drive.
Oh, it was, I think, January a couple years ago. I was in Atlanta, and they had an ice storm, and it just like completely shut down the entire city. Nobody knew how to drive. There were just cars abandoned on the interstate. It was insane.
That is so sad.
We were the last flight that got de-iced before they shut the airport down. But, yeah, it was an adventure.
Yeah, last time I driven in like actual ice and snow, besides this Texas shit we get, was I was up in Ohio, my grandpa's funeral, and up there is like nothing. I drove an S10 that had a heavy suspension, so it was easy getting around. But just seeing how even like San Antonians cannot drive in rain. It rains and people freak out, and rain's nothing. It's just keep driving.
Well, snow's the same way.
Yeah.
Stopping's the hard part.
But it's just like I don't understand why like you be doing 70 down the highway and it starts raining even the slightest and they drop their speed by like 20 miles.
I think that's kind of universal, though. They do the same thing here. You know, you're going 80 miles an hour, and then it starts raining. Everybody's down to 50 with their flashers on. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah. Ain't no reason to slow down. Unless you get like bald tires, you got bald tires, you don't need to be on the road.
Yeah, true. If your tires aren't up to it, then you shouldn't be driving.
Yep.
Last night didn't mean something to you. I was there. You got that good an actress.
Shoot, there's a I think it was yesterday. Might have been yesterday. I saw a guy riding and he had a sweet bike. He had a big old fat tire on the back of it, but that back tire was so bald on the bike. But he thought he was the shit, just peeling out from lights and everything else. I was like, dude, no. Got no meat on that tire. I have not figured out any rides coming up yet, Knuckles. Still possibly planning on doing one around breweries around in the San Marcos, New Braunfels area. I just have to actually pick out the breweries I want and try to incorporate more ride, like actual riding distance between them. I know Ginger wants to hang out too, but he's not into the whole drinking and riding thing. I'm fine with it. Like we can order a flight, 4 beers, everyone share, try them all. That's fine with me. Not looking at getting trash. It's mostly about just tasting beers, having fun. So uh, that one probably do. Hopefully it'll stop raining, but let the temperature cool down a little bit, and we can think something figured out for that. Yeah, what's up, Josh?
Hey, what's happening?
Not much.
It took me a few minutes to figure out how to use this.
Oh yeah, you just gotta go through Hangouts.
Yeah, I've never used it before, so I had to figure out how to get the link from my Instagram on my phone to myself on my computer. So it was taking me a few minutes.
That's all right. Yeah, I tend to run Instagram through the computer and the phone at the same time sometimes.
I have it so that I can use my Instagram from my computer, but I've never figured out how to get to my my DMs on there.
Mine's got a little paper airplane up in the corner.
Oh, let me see. Nothing. Oh well. Like it's got the picture of the little dude, the heart, and then like a diamond inside of a circle.
Yeah, you got to look up in the top, like right corner of it.
It's weird.
All right, Knuckles. About what time is your birthday? I think there's actually a lag. 14th. Okay. Actually, I gotta check my calendar. I might be able to. You also have to ask Sam. If Sam says yes, then that's probably a yes. Oh shit, the 14th. You doing it that weekend, or are you doing it another weekend?
Is Knuckles not talking?
Oh, Knuckles is in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you have Google Hangouts open, but you don't have the YouTube open also, you won't be able to see the chat.
Gotcha. Okay. So how do I change it so that I actually have like a picture of my bike or whatever up there when I'm talking?
It's whatever profile picture you have set for your Google account, and then you just click where you turn your camera off.
Hey, there we go. Oh, that's a pretty bike.
It is. Do the ride on Saturday the 13th. The 13th, I'll actually be out in Bernie. If it's not raining, I'll be riding out to that. But they're doing a chili cook-off out at the can't think of the name of it now. Camp Alzafar, where the Shriners are. They're doing big chili cook-off out there, all day event, free beer. So I'll be out there, Knuckles.
Holy crap, mine logged in with the wrong profile.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
I'm gonna be on TV. No way. Yeah. We're putting together this panel to talk about these fossils.
All I have to do is sign out, leave, sign out, and then fudge. I don't know how to change it.
That's why I just run one profile.
I didn't know I had to.
You have your standard Google account, and then you have your YouTube, whatever you want to call it, alter ego account. And then, yeah, you get to.
Oops.
Yeah, hi, you guys got any of those baby chicks? Because I was watching this commercial on TV, and man, those things are cute. Hi. Hi.
Shit.
Wow, skates.
Wow. Let's turn you to jailer.
Okay, stupid question. Is there any way to change it?
How was your trip? Oh, what'd you do?
I'm not too sure on that. Usually, if I log in from my phone will do my personal account, but on the computer, it's set up to go to the bubbatx.
All right, let me try something.
He'll be back. And oh, there it is. What have you been up to, Josh?
Trying to get parts ordered so I can get this bike squared away. It needs a little bit of work.
What else you need for it?
I got a bunch of parts today. I just gotta get the time to put them on. Then this winter I'm gonna strip the fairings all off it and go through it all. It looks like it's been neglected a bit, but I liked it. It looked good. It was a good price.
Oh yeah. There's a part of one of the FZ groups or FZ1 groups on Facebook. For some reason, the front of the FZ1, the guys will strip it off, and it's already a naked bike, but they'll make it more naked without the fairings and all that. And I just don't understand that too much.
No, I think the FZ one looks good with that nose on it. Kind of looks
Yeah.
like the SVs and stuff like that.
But no, like they're stripping the fairing off and they're going to like a single headlight and everything, and like, it looks okay, but it just doesn't look like an FZ1 to me anymore.
People online.
Uh, what's up, Dig? Dig was out enjoying the nice weather we had today. Actually getting a ride before it supposedly, they've been saying it's going to rain all week, but it hasn't rained yet. So
It's been raining here off and on all day, possibly good tomorrow, and then rain again Sunday.
Oh man.
And cold. We're looking at like 50s.
Oh, 50s would feel nice.
No, that's the high.
Yeah. I miss the 50s. I miss the cold, but I don't miss like snow and ice. I'm good. I deal with enough of that in the freezers at work.
Yeah, we'll be into the 30s mid next month.
Oh wow. Where are you at?
Up in Michigan.
Go figure.
Yeah, so I get my 6-week riding season.
And my grandpa who lived in Ohio used to ride his scooter around, and that's what I always joked about was the 6-week riding season. And he said you pull a bike out. He said you detail it. So you drive it around the block a couple times. He said then you got to put it away for the rest of the winter.
We'll see how this one goes. If it doesn't snow too much, mine will be out a lot.
Oh yeah.
I've got heated gear, so as long as the roads are dry, I'll ride.
Yeah. That's one thing I'm happy I don't have to buy is heated gear. I got enough of heat down here.
Okay, will not let me switch. I can't figure it out.
All right, Knuckles, take it easy. Don't have too much fun at work. And Rusty broke his computer or something.
Today, while you were in rehearsal, so somebody convinced you with our change. What was up at 2 o'clock this morning?
You got filthy French fry in here.
You're back to sleep.
Nuclear powered beer. Yeah.
Here it comes.
That is irritating. It will not let me switch.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
2 seconds with us.
It keeps saying use Rusty Moto, and I'm like, yes. And then it goes me.
Hey, I was working all day.
Catch you later, Knuckles.
I don't know how Knuckles does that overnight shit. I did that for a little over a year and it sucked. How are you not drunk yet, Filthy? It's National Drink a Beer Day. You gotta drink a beer.
That's ridiculous. In the side chat, I'm actually Rusty Moto, but in here, I'm who I really am.
Well, it's the difference between YouTube and Google Hangouts.
Secret identity.
My secret identity is gone.
Too late. Oh man.
All 6 or 7 people that watch this will actually know who I am.
The FBI is gonna be on there and be like, "Yep, we found him now."
Shit, you haven't known me long, Bo, but you know I don't care.
Yeah, the whole keep my name hidden thing didn't work too long. It is what it is.
Well, see, that's the reason no one at work knows that I make any videos, and I'm not Facebook friends with anyone from work. And
See, one of my coworkers actually has me on Instagram, and he does music, particularly like music for his youth group. He's a youth leader or something for his church, and he's badass on guitar. And he was actually, because of the live streaming stuff, he wanted my help doing a podcast with like him and his buddies, talking about music and artists and whatnot. So still waiting on him to hit me up about that. But other than that, he's the only one I have on any of the social media.
No, I really do live a double life. My job's just, I gotta be completely different than the way I actually am.
Oh yeah.
I can see like this a little better.
I almost had a assistant supervisor position at my job, but they gave it to someone who has more experience, and I'm fine with it. I would have gotten like $2 extra anyways. So it'd been a nice difference, but it's not too big of a difference to lose my shit over. And so the guy got the job, but I know I would have had to be nicer at least. I can't be the dick I am.
See, that's my problem. I think I'm too nice. I mean, somebody will come up, hey, can I have Friday off? And I'm like, yeah, take Friday off. And then that makes my day completely suck because I got no help.
Oh yeah.
Well, see, when you get as old as I am, then you plateaued, and if I stay where I am, I can't go any higher. So
Yeah.
I would like to do something different, though.
Get you a CDL or something. Driving trucks is fun.
No, I'm a civil engineer. I'd like to design stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Right
that'd be
now,
pretty badass.
I just I'm actually environmental engineer for the company I'm with, so it's really boring.
Literally, my job description is I pick shit up and then I put it down. That's I'm not even shitting you. I pull it off the pallet, I put it on another pallet, I load it in the truck, I take it to the schools, I pull it off the pallet, and I put it in their pantry or in their freezer. That's all I do.
All I have to do is close my eyes. See. Woohoo!
I deal with a lot of paperwork and just ridiculous junk.
I sit at a computer all day and design shipping containers for Ford Motor Company.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Now, see, I used to do a lot of like pawn design and design, earthwork. It was pretty cool, but now I just sit and deal with the EPA and state.
Yeah.
And I sit in front of a computer 80% of the day watching motovlogs.
Yes.
I get downtime every now and again. Biggest issue I have to deal with is drivers on the road. I do drive the bobtails and everything, but not as you get the drivers in different areas. We have like the lower end neighborhoods; they're not too bad. They just drive like jackasses, period. But if you go to like the higher end neighborhoods, then they think they have the right of way, or just because they have a Mercedes Benz that they can do whatever the hell they want and shit like that. So my biggest issue is the drivers we have to deal with.
Wait. Claws or claws? No. Claws? No. Okay, so then
Yeah, mine's just paperwork nightmares. Excel sheets from hell, reports. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, the most paperwork I have to deal with is manifests, and even then, half the time I lose those. So
What's terrible that we went on vacation a month ago and we had this one report was due, and I gave it to my boss. I said, "Okay, here it is. This is what you need to do." Okay, I'll try to leave you alone. I'll try to leave you alone. Before I even got, we went to Cincinnati first. Before I even got there, I had like 14 text messages, 20 emails. God, Gee, what did I do? I bet half of the time was spent on the damn computer. That's the worst part about it. And you got to take your computer with you on vacation. That should be against the law.
it should be against the law.
Ugh. I won't take mine on vacation, but I do have it so I work from home.
Well, see, I work from home, but I'm salary, so it doesn't matter. I work all the damn time.
Yeah, so am I.
It sucks sometimes.
Must be nice.
But I've had a few years to build at my career, Bubba. So
Got that hourly job, and it's not too bad. The only time they'll actually call me on my days off, or like if I have to go empty a freezer, because when the freezers go down at the schools, I have to go empty it, and I get paid time and a half to go empty a freezer. Most of the time, it takes anywhere from 2 hours to 6 hours, depending on the size of the freezer. So I'm getting pretty good money for it, anyways.
sometimes I'd really like to be hourly.
All that extra overtime you actually work.
Yeah, I mean, there's, you know, one of my texts is not available and it pours the rain. I got to go out, and I work 45 minutes from where I live. So, 45-minute drive there, 2 hours there in the middle of the night, and then come back home. And then I got to be out 7 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah.
Those days suck.
I'm an hour and 45-minute one way drive to work.
Oh, man, forget that. That's crazy.
I'm literally, from the time I get into my car to the time I'm reaching the time clock, it's about 10, 12 minutes. So,
Yeah, I'm 75 miles door to door.
oh my God, that's nuts.
So it was nice, because I just got the bike, so I rode that to work
Oh, yeah.
the other day for the first time. So, it was an hour and 45 minutes, no stops on the way to work in the morning. So,
Oh, that's nice with no stops then. Be a lot better with no cops too.
yeah, I go through a lot of small towns, so you gotta really watch
Yeah.
the sneakers.
So, Bubba, how you enjoying the FC?
I still don't know how to make it go slow.
It's not possible.
No,
Well, so your last one was it a 650 V-Star?
it was a 650.
Okay, so that's what I went from too, and I sold it 2 years ago, and then I jump on this 636, and it definitely has a few more ponies.
Oh yeah. I went and helped Sam at work before I came over here, and so I was coming home. Even on the frontage road, speed limit 45 on the frontage road. I wasn't paying attention. I was in second gear. I just revved it up, and I was doing like 75 down the frontage road. So yeah. And then when I'm in the school zones, like going through the school zones is 20, 25 on some of them. So as soon as they're trying to do 20 in the school zone with that is a little hard.
Yeah, I cannot wait to get home tomorrow with that thing.
It was an O2, right?
What's that?
You said the R1 was an O2?
03.
O3? It's carbureted still then, right?
No, it's fuel injected.
Oh, okay.
I had a 2000 R1. It was carbed. I loved that bike.
Carbs are fun as shit until they start leaking.
Yes. Which I got the Magnet. It's carbureted.
Let's see. Yeah, because I don't know too much about R1s, so. Oh, that's when they introduced a new fuel injection system then.
I guess it was. Did I pick up the Roadster right after they totaled the R1? When I got it?
No, you got a little before.
Oh, I got it before they totaled the R1. I just didn't replace the R1. And then Tyler won't let me ride the 14. Okay. Yeah, my son won't let me ride the ZX14. He's bigger than I am, so he wins that argument.
Yeah.
But
My
now
dad's still trying to get to ride the FZ1 more.
Okay, hang on. Come on. No, it's a recipe. What me to do? Oh, worse. If I don't get through, you're not going to fix my cracking broken phone for free. We cannot let them win. It's us versus them.
Yes.
Okay, so the R1 2004, 2005 was when they changed it a lot then. But the 02, 03 was essentially the updated fuel injected version.
Yeah, fuel injection, and they changed the tail quite a bit. Everything else is, the fairings changed.
Yeah. Well, that's common.
I really thought I was done with sport bikes, and I've still got that. I've still got that bug. I guess I'll never leave.
No, because they're fun as shit. I don't know how I didn't start out on a sports bike.
I was talking to my son when I come home from work, and planning out what time we're going to leave in the morning and everything. He's like, we're never going to ride those Harleys again. I said, what are you talking about? He said, no, we'll never ride them again.
No, part of me still misses the Cruiser. You can ask Sam. I still miss that thing, and one day I will get another V Star, and I will chop it up and do exactly what I want to do to it. So, but the FC one, like that's a whole different world, and it'll never be my cruiser, but it was never meant to be my cruiser. Like the FZ1 is just freaking amazing as it is.
Oh yeah, I think I'll definitely still ride my Roadster. I mean, I finally, after stage one, I mean, how was it you said that, Gia? The Rumble. It's just, you get on it and it's like a badassness that you don't have on a sport bike.
Oh yeah,
The different feel. But it tops out at 125 miles an hour, and that's kind of defeats the
that's fine with me. I don't need to go too fast now. If I do go back to a V Star, I think I'll end up getting either the 11 or the 13.
Yeah, I think that place, that shop I'm going to, I think they had a 1300 for sale.
Yeah, 13 would be nice. Especially if it's newer and it's fuel injected. Especially on the cruiser, I think fuel injection would be nice, smoother, more comfortable ride and everything. But the 650 was fine. It's just the top end on it I didn't find too enjoyable. It was like struggling to keep that top end there.
Probably really strung out when you're on the highway.
Yeah.
I don't know how yours was. Mine was 2011, I think.
Okay.
It wouldn't do much over about 85 on the E-Way.
I had the O2 B Star, and it 65 was about max. I could push it like 70, 75, but like it was like full twist, and at anything above 75, it was essentially like struggling.
Yeah, I only took mine on the highway twice, and it was pretty hairy.
Yeah. Between 70 and 75, you could feel the front end wanting to straighten out more, which was nice. It was comforting. But yeah, with the FZ1, that bike feels straight and planted no matter how fast I'm going.
Oh yeah, the ZX that I've got now is night and day difference over the way the V Star handled. And I
Oh
did
yeah.
a bunch of work to the V Star because I actually turned it into a full bagger.
Oh okay.
I did the lowering in the rear. I drilled the frame, lowered it.
Oh, the J Slam.
Yeah, I did the J slam on it, and then I did 4-inch extended fork tubes in the front, and then did the full batwing fairing with the inner fairing, radio, speakers, hard bags.
Yeah, I was going to go a little bit of a bobber route with it, but I was still going to go with the Batwing fairing, but I was going to have it just a regular gutted Batwing fairing, so no stereo and all that.
I started out with the Memphis shades, just the Batwing.
Yeah.
And then I ended up I bought one of those cheap Batwing with the inner fairings off of eBay. And put that on, use the Memphis shade hardware to mount it up.
Okay.
But it was a lot of work. I actually had to, it was a good thing because I worked in a metal fab shops at the time I was on the floor. So I actually went in and had new brackets made because I had to relocate the headlight underneath the triple tree instead of being on top of it to get it to clear the Batwing and be in the proper position.
Okay. That's interesting then.
I really feel weird being on here under the wrong profile. This sucks. Whatever. Whatever. Give me a friend request on Facebook. You know my name now.
Everyone blow him up.
Blow me up.
Link his profile in the chat.
Joey, sweetheart, you were fabulous.
Hey, you guys, this is my agent.
Oh, you two girls were outstanding.
Oh shoot! I didn't see two ATVs in our life jump in here.
Oh, hey, two ATVs.
Ah, what a shame. Because with her face.
So did anybody watch my my test video from the other night where I dropped my bike?
No, I haven't seen that yet. I'm still catching up on videos.
I need to subscribe.
So I pull in the driveway after I was out testing the helmet setup, and I pull in the driveway, and I'm only 5'6". I got 31-inch inseam if I'm lucky, and the bike's not lowered at all. So I'm tiptoeing, and I pull in and I start backing it up. I was like, this would be easier if I got off the bike. Well, as a short guy, you shouldn't try getting off a sport bike without putting the kickstand down. I clipped my heel on the tail, and I just fell right over.
Oh man!
So that's the first time that I've ever dropped a bike. This is bike number 4, and I was absolutely going 0 miles an hour standing in my driveway.
I gotta look this up now. No filter, you can't laugh.
Okay, I'm subscribed now. I'm definitely checking that out as soon as we're off here.
It was quite comical. You hear me hit the ground, and then I take off the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how I dropped my V-Star once. Is I park on the curb up on my parents' house, and literally it went from the curb to the street at standing still. So I laugh at you because I've done it. So.
I think the only one I've ever dropped was the M109R trying to back it from my porch to the driveway. That was embarrassing. I couldn't pick the thing up. That bike.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how I picked up the V-Star.
So I was pretty surprised at how light that bike was, because I just snatched it and just picked it up. I was like, oh, that's not too bad. But I was showing my daughter the video. She's 8, and she's like, you probably should edit that out.
Nah.
I was like, no, that's staying in there.
That's the funny stuff. Like every time I'm grinding gears, shifting down, I leave it in there. I do have to get better at that though. Shoot, everyone's getting subs now. There we go.
So have you hit 100 yet? I haven't looked.
Last I looked, I was at like 88.
88 is what I'm showing.
88.
I would have thought for sure you'd have hit 100 by now.
Yeah. Especially with not posting in a while, it kind of died down a bit.
Yeah, I thought I was making a run for 400, and then it just went, man, stop. Which I haven't actually made a video. All I've posted is just a couple of close calls and dumb stuff that's happened.
Yeah. That's some of the stuff that people like. Those what was it? Moto Stars and all them. People eat that stuff up.
Yeah, I think, Moto Stars, Moto Madness, we're both going to use that one footage of that mattress thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Moto Madness hasn't used any of my stuff yet.
I've had a few on there. But I got like, I don't know, I think 200 and some gigabytes worth of video to go through. And I'm like, do I even want to use any of that or just throw it away and start over tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. I said, you know what? We could just erase these cars and just, I'll do that 3x3 thing on the R1.
Yep.
So that's my game plan.
Flynn says I'd rather keep my bike intact and deal with lower subs than trash the bike. Yes. I am not going to do anything stupid just to get subs. If you sub to me, awesome. Thank you. If you don't sub to me, I really don't care. So that's how I feel about it.
I don't do stupid things, but stupid things happen around me.
Yeah, you just attract it.
Yeah, I attract stupidity.
Well, that's kind of once I start riding this bike to the city all the time for work, that's where I'll probably get most of my footage, is the stuff happening around me.
Yeah, and as long as y'all are safe, that's cool. But Yeah, as Filthy French Fry says, I am stupid. But no, so you do wheelies and stuff. Cool, that's you. But like, there's people who like will purposely do stuff for the views. I'm not for that.
No, I've never been that way. It's just an outlet, and I really don't know why I do it. It's an outlet, I guess.
Mine started because I actually wore the camera as like for safety, security, whatever. So like I get into an accident, they're not like, oh, it was the biker's fault. No, I got it on video, so it's essentially like my dash cam. And then I was like, I literally saved all the days of video, and I started making videos with it. And I was like, well, I do like these guys do, and throw a camera or throw a mic on there and start talking about stupid shit and get people to watch me. And sure, why not?
See, I actually started out like what 3-4 years ago on another channel, Rusty Old Jixer, and it growed pretty well, and somehow YouTube deleted the son of a gun. I said,
Yeah.
okay. And then I started Rusty Moto. Then I got fed up, deleted it once, and then started again. Thought, I'll keep going. Every time I say I'm not going to make another video, then you sit in front of your computer and you're just like, I can throw something together.
Yep. I told you, you just got to ride around in your boxers and someone will watch it. I won't watch it, but someone will.
Oh, bro, I did one video on my last channel. You remember that one, Gia? When we went to the park,
Yeah.
and I did a first ride on a bicycle wearing my helmet around the park. It was cool as shit.
On a bicycle?
I wish I still had that video.
Oh
I
my god.
don't think I don't even think I can make it around the trail anymore. I'm too old.
Whoa, sorry, Thomas. What's in the cup, boss? What is in the cup?
Whoa, hold on. So we got Fat Boy in chat now. What's up, Fat Boy? Did you see the video of the guy who attempted to wheelie, lost control, hit the little girl in a crowd of people? No, I have not seen that one. I laugh at the guys that lose control when they do wheelies, and I should have laughed. I can't do a wheelie, but if you're doing a wheelie, at least don't do it like around a lot of people where you can endanger other people. Is how I feel about it.
I don't know. Probably the smell of freshly cut grass. Oh, that's a good one.
47 years old, and you got your FC.
I'm in my 40s and I buy all kinds of bikes. So this is my midlife.
Young or old.
I thought I liked you, Bubba.
Well, for once, I'm not the youngest one here, so.
We can't get anybody else to join.
Yeah. Sam's younger than me, so for once I'm not young. Thank you, Sam.
Age is only a number.
Yeah.
That's what I tell myself anyway.
Man, I hate it. I get up in the morning and like my back's hurting or like my knees hurting. I was like, man, I'm only 27. What's going on?
Whoa. Sorry, Tommy.
Oh, when you get our age, you won't even be able to get up out of bed then.
No, but it's hot.
Wait, you got beer delivery? I want beer delivery.
Stop, it's getting really old.
I can't believe no one believes me.
I believe you.
You do, babe?
Yeah, but I also believed her when she said I was an accident.
Do they really have beer delivery?
I know, like California. California, you can order liquor and stuff, and they'll deliver it to you. And I think a couple other states will do it too. But I've never heard of beer delivery.
I live in backwoods USA. I mean, I can get a pizza delivery.
You probably get moonshine delivered to your house.
Oh yeah, there's several people I work with that actually
No shit.
cook the stuff up.
Well, as long as they ain't cutting them with bleach, I'll take some.
I haven't tried any. They got actually my son's boss. What was it? Apple pie? Was that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Apple pie. He's supposed to bring me some.
I wouldn't try it unless like you absolutely trust them. That's how I feel about it. 'Cause, like there's no telling what people cut their stuff with nowadays.
One-legged hookers. We don't have any of those around here that I've seen.
One-legged hookers. That's a new one.
That's a joke somewhere. I've heard it before.
As long as they don't run the shine through a car radiator. Yeah, please don't do that. Shine and antifreeze, not the best combination.
Yeah, I don't think it worked very well.
There's a new car radiator, maybe, but yeah, I doubt it is.
You know how they do it out in the country. You know, it's a steel out in the middle of a field, and
Oh yeah.
one of those rundown shacks where you're getting ready for the hillbilly people to come out and attack you.
Creek behind our house. Yes. You do the still coming right off the fresh creek like that?
But when I return, 200 years from now, you'll be long gone. But I won't have aged at all. So you tell your great granddaughter to look me up. Because
What the hell is nubs, filthy?
I'm gonna want to meet her.
Yeah, it's about the same in West Virginia.
Yeah.
You don't walk in woods.
Yeah, I remember the backwoods of Tennessee. We went back there. It was a friend's four-wheeler. Filled up a cooler with shine, like straight up the still. Just filled up the cooler and went back to the party.
800 is toll free. 801 is Utah.
No. It has to be 800. All those big companies have 800 numbers. Every big Utah-based company has it. Stevie, sorry. I'm so sorry. I will pay you back.
And yet she's still not hanging up the phone.
Hang up the phone. Fine.
Oh, I didn't think about the lead. I don't know. Order stuff from China and always make sure I lick the lid off before I put it on anything. So.
That's all right. Here's the number we talked
Wait. Guy planted marijuana plants along the road, put fake flowers on them, and no one ever noticed for 3 years. Oh my god. How do you not smell that?
Hey, wouldn't it be cool if our duck and our chick had a little baby?
I would say that certainly happens around here, which probably without the fake flowers, it'd probably just grow it.
Like, how do you not smell that? I don't understand.
What does it smell like? I've never been around it.
It reminds me of potpourri. All right, not gonna lie. I used to smoke. Don't smoke anymore. Not gonna touch it anymore. But no, it was reminding me of potpourri is what I always thought of, or like the herbs in your spice cabinet, like that. My mom always tried to tell me it smelled like skunk. Weed never smelled like skunk. All right, the weed I had never smelled like skunk. All right, if your weed smelled like skunk, you didn't have the right kind of weed. So
Yeah, I was always into the drinkables, but the other never appealed to me.
uh, I've been around quite a bit of it. Uh, didn't do a lot of it though. I smoked, so that was about it. I'm a person that's reluctant to take Tylenol if I have a headache, unless it's like been like 8 hours and I still have the headache. Then I'll take Tylenol. But so even for pain, unless like it's excruciating pain, I'm not gonna take anything for it. So there's no way in hell I'd be popping Vicodin and stuff like some people do, snorting it and I don't know, sticking up their ass.
Never heard of that one.
I don't know what they're doing nowadays. I mean, there was that thing where they're eating Tide Pods. Like, why the fuck would you eat a Tide Pod? So, I don't understand what's going on with generations now these days.
Oh, that's the future of the world.
It ain't my future.
But no need to get into politics.
Nope. No. We're gonna stay off that one tonight.
I felt something. Was it like a sweet matter?
Yeah, I have smelled juniper trees and shrubs that have smelled like variations of weed. There's actually one weed that smelled like fruit to me. So
Somehow the conversation turned to marijuana.
I've been around moonshine.
all right.
Friend brought it to
Oh, did you try moonshine?
No.
Tell me the truth.
Yeah. Moonshine, no. Wine, yes.
Moonshine, no wine, yes.
Now, see, I did not lie when I said that in that video that I raised my kids in a certain way, and I do.
Well, definitely 2 more weeks of winter.
So when your 17-year-old daughter says, "No, I haven't tried moonshine, but I've tried the wine," the whole honesty thing.
My little brother, I think my little brother was 14, 15, and I had a bottle of Everclear. And he was like, "What does that taste like?" So I gave him just a little smidget, and he took that and like looked like he's about to throw up. And so I just pick up the Everclear bottle and take a nice swig of it. And he was like, "How the hell?" Whoa.
Why is Friends always our go-to background?
Because it's
It is.
can't go wrong with it. Except for the one
What was that?
where they break up, Rachel and
Oh, I hate that episode.
There's actually a legal moonshine. I say legal because it has to be certain alcohol content. But I forgot what it's called. See, I think it's Drop Time. Drop Time Moonshine. Made with persimmons and apples. It's like what like you'd feed deer with.
It's not moonshine legal in West Virginia.
and Kentucky, isn't
Yeah, in West Virginia and
it? As long as
Kentucky.
it comes from the legitimate, vendor.
You like have to have a license to
Yeah,
make
you
it?
have to have a license.
Oh,
And actual equipment, just not in your bathtub or anything. But it's
See if I
legal.
get this link posted.
Zach has him.
they said she thought Eastern Kentucky was dry.
It's not so much Eastern Kentucky. It's specific counties.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of Eastern Kentucky is like the wild, wild west.
Yeah.
I mean, once you go to southern West Virginia into Eastern Kentucky, it's another world. I need to ride down there and just do a vlog. If I
Yeah.
can get road rage to loan me a couple guns. I don't have any guns big enough to go south.
I think you might need more than a couple guns.
Boom.
It's like once the mining industry dried up down there, it's turned into meth mill.
Murders.
Mhm.
The murder rate is crazy. It's just, yeah, I lived down there several years ago, but now it's just a drug den.
Yeah, Logan and Boone.
Probably could find one of those one-legged hookers down there that filthy. I guarantee there's a one-legged
Where's
hooker.
them all?
Back on that one-legged hooker.
I gotta find one now. Hey, you wanna be in a video? No, not that kind of video.
Well,
Sorry, that day I went the wrong way.
Dad.
Supposed to be talking about motorcycles.
What are you doing? I'm showing you my run-of-the-mill slice of night off with nipple.
Yeah, southern West Virginia. I haven't been south of Charleston in a while, but it's definitely deteriorated.
It's too close to Kentucky. That's why.
So I lived in Kentucky for a while, but I lived outside Lexington and worked in Lexington, so it's just kind of driving through Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, it's what was it? Hopkinsville area. It's close to Fort Campbell. My dad was stationed there, and so we actually lived in Oak Grove the first time we lived in Kentucky, and the second time we were stationed there, we lived on the Tennessee side, so we lived in Clarksville. But now it's Oak Grove and Pembroke, even Hoptown was just sketchy as hell.
So there you go.
Go together like beans and cornbread.
Wow. It's been a while since I've had some good cornbread too.
Now I'm getting hungry again.
Get you some of that Kentucky spoon bread. I'm gonna get my mom to make that again.
That boxer is killing your cat.
I know.
Shut up.
Tripod position. Wow, guys.
Man.
I just seen that.
Man. Now I get mad and knock himself off the table.
I just hope I outlive the fucking animals in this house.
Well, it's not that hard.
Well, I can just say, haha, peace.
13 years old, and the other one's about
Because I don't think you guys are ever moving out.
give me the money. And
Give me the money. Yeah, my daughter says, give me the money, and she'll move out now. What? I gave you a motorcycle, you got a car, what more do you need?
Another motorcycle.
The dog's gone. Take that up to your mother. Boxers have to be the worst animal ever. Why can't we just have fish like normal people?
Pomeranian, I think, is the worst animal ever.
Oh, I got one of those fucking things sitting right beside me.
Oh my god, why?
She's old. She's not too bad.
My neighbor in Tennessee had she had like 8 or 9 of them. 7 o'clock every morning, just start barking for no reason at all. There was nothing out there, but 7 o'clock every morning, just start barking. Most annoying thing ever.
You guys ever try to sell anything on Facebook Marketplace?
No, I haven't tried that yet.
Don't.
I've sold a couple bikes.
It's worse than Craigslist, I swear.
It's horrible.
I got a snowmobile I'm trying to sell, and it's absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, I put one up and you get messages like, hey, they offer you half what you're asking for. I'm like, okay, that's stupid. And then can I pay you payments, or do you want to trade for this one-legged hooker I had over here?
The one-legged hooker's back.
I already knew that was coming.
Yeah, it's what else did I sell? I sold a couple GoPros. I sold all kinds of shit. Yeah, I sold guitars.
This guy wanted to trade me a 3-wheeler for it.
I give you $5 and a rubber chicken.
I would take that over the 3-wheeler.
Is that like one of the old 3-wheeler off-road things?
It's probably one of the big reds that had huge tires but only did like 5 miles an hour.
I remember when I was a kid, we had, before they come out, you know, with ATVs, the 3-wheeler was the big thing. And it was about 8 on a leg. Those things were dangerous as hell. I fell off and the tire just, oh, yeah, that was a bad experience.
Someone said he's thinking about picking up an old trash bike and rebuilding it. He said his Yamaha needs nothing. Shoot, if I had a garage, I would have kept that V-Star and rebuilt that into the bobber I wanted, and then still bought the FC1.
I've really got first world problems. Tomorrow I'll have 6 bikes and I won't have room for all of them in my garage.
You could give one of them to me.
I got 2 garages. I can store some.
See, we're willing to help you out.
We could put one in the building. We could put your bike down in the building.
Hey!
For the love of God, shut up! Go find your mommy. Go. Go. Go.
Okay, so that's Pomeranian.
Run. Go. Be free. Open the fucking door and let it go.
No,
We'd probably just sit there. It would just sit there and look and bark.
No, last time she got out, she
I know.
went down the street.
We had to chase her like fucking idiots. We should have filmed that.
And what are we doing?
Or what was that movie we watched the other day? The one that I cried all the way through.
I can only imagine.
I Can Only Imagine. Do not watch that movie.
I think I've heard of it. I don't know if I've seen it.
It's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good. It's sad though.
Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up.
Or just watch season 5 of Nashville. That's a cry fest
Yeah.
for me. When Raina died.
Oh, it's a movie actually about Mercy Me.
No. That was you.
I admit it. I wear my feelings on my sleeve. I'm not afraid to let out my.
Well, I know. So.
You are talking to a man whose favorite TV series is Gilmore Girls.
What?
Now you're going.
I'm rethinking that friend request I was gonna send.
Oh, actually, I was gonna save that for my 3x3 thing. My silly fetish with not fetish. Oh shit. Okay, not a fetish. My infatuation with rom-coms and.
Okay,
And,
that sounds better than fetish.
No, my fetish is one-legged hookers.
That's why you keep bringing her up.
Oh God, I'm gonna dream about that shit tonight.
A one-legged hooker.
Yeah, one-legged hookers and three-wheelers and.
A one-legged hooker driving a three-wheeler while drinking some moonshine.
Oh yeah, there we go. This should have been the name of this live stream.
And just for clarification, I told the guy no about the three-wheeler, and he sent me a picture anyways, and it was a big red, huge three-wheeler that I was absolutely not interested in.
Wow.
I could have possibly been persuaded if it would have been like a 250X or something, but not the 125 big red three-wheeler.
I've never actually ridden a three-wheeler, so ridden quite a few quads, one dirt bike, 4 motorcycles.
We just see results. Whoa, really not the way to go.
Yeah, I started out as a kid on dirt bikes and then just transitioned over.
I think a dirt bike would be fun. I'm not into like the whole jumps and everything. I just want to take that shit through some mud and some water.
Mud and water are not fun. Jumps are fun.
See, that's why I miss Jeeps too. Going mud and get everything covered in mud. Oh yeah.
I'm too freaking OCD. I can't get my cars muddy and I spend the day cleaning them afterwards.
Nope. If I had a Jeep, that thing would be covered in mud pretty much the whole time.
See, my wife, that's what she wants now. She wants a what the heck does she want? Is it the Rubicon or the something Sport Limited or whatever the hell it is?
I don't. There's no that's bright green.
That ugly green color.
Why would you pick green?
She wants green,
All right.
and she's the boss. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
so I'll never get to drive it. Would I want to? If we can talk her into a different color, yes.
Trying to talk her into the blue.
You gotta wait. I've ridden other people's three-wheelers, but I did have accidents.
I think everyone I've talked to that's ridden a three-wheeler has at least had one accident on it.
It's the weight distribution is insane, and plus when you drink, it doesn't work out. This was a long time ago.
Is that when you met the one-legged hooker?
I haven't met her yet. Like I said, I'll probably have a good dream to talk about on the next vlog.
Oh god, I'm worried now.
How I met the one-legged hooker on the three-wheeler.
No, met a one-legged hooker on a three-wheeler while drinking some shine with Bubba down there.
And we both got poisoned and died because it came out of a radiator.
You've never wrecked on an ATV. First time I drove an ATV, I ran it straight up a tree.
Hey, G, didn't you wreck that ATV the first time you drove it?
No, not the first time.
Not the first time.
Later, and I was, it was after Heather moved out, and we were running around in both the yards, and I ran into her garage and broke the water pipe in the back.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Into the
that.
front of the ATV.
So I'm sorry. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. I'm terrible.
That was when Parker was on the back, and I was driving it.
I just remember her wrecking it.
It wasn't wrecking it. I just ran into something.
Where we lived before, we had several acres, and we had a freaking motocross track. It was awesome. I do miss that.
And then
That would be awesome.
the trees out back in front of the building.
Yes. And then when we relocated here, I'm like, oh, there's no place to ride. So we sold all the dirt bikes and ATV.
Yeah. That's sad. Sold all the dirt bikes and got all motorcycles now.
Yeah, I just increased the. I'll get more dirt bikes someday.
Shoot, I've rolled four-wheelers. Sam's been thrown in a sticker bush, and I'm not reading that one, Flynn. No, I've been in my fair share of accidents. Only vehicle accident I've been in is when I've rear-ended another vehicle in a work truck, so I didn't feel shit. But the cars and van I've never wrecked them. Motorcycle, I've never been in an accident. Four-wheelers, though, it's just every time I get on one, I either roll it, somehow get a flat tire, or run it up a tree or run it through a bush. But I get back on it every time.
Yeah, I've been in a few.
I've rolled a couple.
My favorite one was I rolled my neighbors. We're down at Huntley's down in Zapata, which is literally a walking distance from the border, and yeah, this is his wife's actually. I was riding it around doing donuts with it, and I just rolled it right on top of me. And my dad was out there taking pictures, and there's a picture where my neighbor was like half running in the corner of the picture. It was funny as hell, and they freaked out. I came out just dirt and everything, a couple rocks embedded in my arm. Other than that, it was nothing. I got back up on it and kept riding. Yeah, take half the air out of the tires. I wish I'd have known that back then.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, either.
She's just challenged.
Oops, sorry. I was watching Friends.
Haven't watched Friends in years.
It's one of those, you just put it in the background.
So it's essentially like Parks and Rec or The Office. Taking the air out gives it less bounce, which makes rollovers happen, but it gives more traction. That makes sense. Flatten the tire a little bit more. Like, not flat, but like less curvature of the tire. Never tried riding in sand. Maybe someday. What that was.
Don't you need those big paddle tires for sand?
Like the Baja tires, what you talking about?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm talking about. I've never ridden in sand.
I've seen some people use Baja tires. Mostly like people that go to the beach and just want to show off. I see no need for it, I guess.
I've never ridden in the desert or on a beach.
I've walked on the beach.
Yeah, that's about my extent.
I've driven on the beach in a truck, but no, that's about it.
Well, I've got to drive, 8 hours to find a beach, so.
Sure, I think like 2.5 hours, something like that for me. But it's not too bad.
5 minutes away.
5 minutes. That's awesome.
You suck, man.
But if I drive 3 hours the other direction, I can hit the other water. Or I can drive 4 hours north and hit more water.
Yeah, how many lakes do y'all got up there?
Five big ones.
The big ones, yeah.
Yeah, and then we've got inlands.
So I think it was like I read somewhere y'all were like the state of 1,000 lakes or something.
Perhaps.
Hey, Dig, they were on a break.
The only one I've been up there was I think it was Lake Erie.
You must have been in the Sandusky area.
It was years and years ago. I couldn't tell you that. You've got beachfront property. Global warming, hurry up. I got oceanfront property in Arizona, so.
Come on, quit.
Well, the pictures that I took of my bike right there, I could have walked down to the beach right there. That was 5 minutes from my house when I shot over there to take those pictures.
Dang, that's ridiculous. I wish I lived that close.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to be about 15 minutes from Lake Erie.
Don't drive into the lake.
That's going to be, hopefully they'll have the paperwork done, pick it up, sign it, get out of there.
That's pretty much what I did with mine. When I got the paycheck from insurance, I went and deposited that day and ran over to the shop with like, I don't know, there's like an hour left before closing. So I got them to write up the paperwork, give me the paperwork. And so I went home, called the bank that night, got the loan processed and everything. So the next day when I went back to the shop after work, is pretty much I grabbed the bike and left.
It's not global warming anymore. It's climate change.
Climate change. Oh, it's still dark outside. Or is it dark yet, should I say?
It's been dark for hours.
Nah, I actually went riding a little bit today, and I actually think about doing a little bit of night riding. At least before it starts raining this weekend. I gotta check the forecast.
We are actually dry here until Tuesday.
It is raining here right now.
That sucks. Let's see. 8 p.m., 19% chance. Midnight, 51% chance.
Don't you love that 19% chance, 51% chance? We should have been fucking meteorologists. I'll give you a 51% chance. How do they come up with that shit?
It's like when you walk outside and you like get soaked and you walk back inside. Someone's like, "Is it raining outside?" No, I just jumped in the shower real fast. Oh. Just getting dark, you should come see me. Actually, I think I might do that. Been fun, guys. Been kind of a slow night, quiet night, which is nice. We don't need a road rage all the time. Being boisterous. Yeah.
No
Rusty
comment.
knows what I'm talking about. Nah, sad Road Rage wasn't here. He makes it fun, but we still had fun.
I'll definitely have to plan the next one out better. Have a larger.
Get much more advanced notice out there.
Yeah, definitely. It was fun though. Great talking to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was good
Everyone got
talking.
some clubs. So
And Bubba,
I went from
tomorrow and let you know how my new experience is.
oh yeah. Don't get too excited now. Thank you everyone for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for subs. Thanks you Rusty for joining in. Thank you Josh for joining in.
Hey, my pleasure.
Video soon.
Next one.
Hopefully. Yeah, you get the next one? I'm not doing the next one.
You're not. I'll host the next one.
Okay, you got the next one then.
You just let me know when we're free, and we'll try to get several more people to join in, and maybe have something more. Which just wasn't bad. It was fun, definitely.
I think my next free weekend is either the 20th or 27th of October.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we got plenty of time to plan.
Oh yeah. My weekends fill up and they fill up fast. And usually if I don't have anything planned, then Sam's planned something for me. So joys of having a girlfriend. But all right, I guess get off here. Y'all have a good rest of the night. All right. Take it easy.
Later, everybody.
Catch you later.